If you have or want to build a new gaming PC build, you need the right CPU and GPU. And if you play esports games like Fortnite, Valorant, CS2, those type of games, well, these two components will determine the number of FPS that you will get. So if the combo is not well paired, you will most likely have a bad gaming experience, not reaching those 240, 360 or even 540 plus FPS on average that you desire. Don't worry, because that's why today I will show you the best CPU and GPU combos for esports shooters in 2024. All budgets included for 1080p and 1440p resolution for different refresh rates, and also for 4K, but I will get to that later on. And I will also show you the level of performance that you can expect not only in esports titles, of course, but also in high demanding ones. The links to all of these CPU and GPU combos will be down below in the video description. My name is Valentino, and if you find valuable information throughout this one, leave a like and subscribe is going to help the channel a lot. That being said, let's start. First, I'm going to talk about the cheapest CPU and GPU combo on this list. If you are working on a very tight budget, then this is going to be the right one for you. This one is the 1080p 144 plus FPS on average combo, because you can play any esports shooter at 144 plus FPS at 1080p competitive settings. The CPU is the Ryzen 5 5500 and the GPU is the RX 6600 from AMD. Right now, these two components are on a discount, and in my opinion, they are amazing in terms of price to performance, especially once again if you are working on a tight budget. If you want to play higher demanding games, with this combo at 1080p, you can expect 60 to 70 plus FPS on average when it comes to those type of games on high to ultra settings, but it will depend on the exact game and the settings that you want to play. Regardless, you are going to be getting an amazing level of performance on a budget for both esports games and high demanding titles. However, if you are expecting to achieve 240 plus FPS, then the next combo is going to be ideal for you, which I will talk about in just a second, after telling you that this combo is going for $270 when I am recording this video. Now let's go to the next combo. So if you want to play esports shooters on a 240Hz 1080p monitor, then this one is ideal for you because you get the i5 12400F, which is going on a great discount for $110, which is a very nice mid-range 6-core CPU, and then you get the RX 6650 XT, which is slightly faster than the RX 6600 for a little bit more. So as I said before, you can take advantage of a 240Hz monitor with this combo, and it's on a mid-range level, so it's not as expensive as the most expensive ones, but it's also not the cheapest combo. Right now going for $330, which is a very nice price anyway for a CPU and GPU combo like this one. In terms of high demanding titles on high to ultra settings, you can expect from 75 to 85 plus FPS on average, so a very smooth level of gaming performance. But if you want to play on a 360Hz monitor and you have more money to spend, then the next one is going to be the best combo for you, and that is the Ryzen 5 7600X CPU and the RX 6750 XT graphics card. Here you get a much more upgradable CPU and GPU combo than the previous ones because you are on the AM5 platform. Because you get the Ryzen 5 7600X, you will get DDR5 memory, and let's say you want to upgrade your CPU down the line, if you have the right motherboard, then you should be able to upgrade with no issues without having to replace your entire motherboard. So this one is a future-proof 360 plus FPS esports games combo, and the RX 6750 XT is not only a great 1080p high FPS graphics card, but it's also very capable of 1440p resolution because you get 12 gigs of VRAM, and in terms of high demanding titles, you can expect 70 plus FPS when it comes to 1440p resolution, and if you play at 1080p, then you can expect well over 90 FPS. And if you want to go with an Nvidia graphics card instead, because maybe your favorite game works better with Nvidia, go with the RTX 4060 instead. Just keep in mind that on average the 4060 is much slower than the RX 6750 XT, and it comes with less VRAM, which might be enough for most games at 1080p, but if you play at 1440p in high demanding titles, then the 6750 XT is a much better option. Regardless, as I said before, if you really want to go with Nvidia, go with the 4060 instead, and the total price will be around $460 for the CPU and GPU combo when I am recording this video. Remember that maybe when you're watching this, the prices are different, so I highly recommend you checking the latest prices and availability down from the links in the description. With the next combo, we have the 360 plus FPS on average 1440p combo. Really nice combo, and the reason why this one is better than the last one is because you get a Ryzen 7 7700X and then you get the RX 6800. Basically, the CPU and GPU combo is slightly faster than the last one. It's basically the upgraded version, but I want to say though that if you play high demanding titles more than esports shooters, then you can get away with the Ryzen 5 7600X, which is the CPU from the last combo, because the Ryzen 7 7700X is not that much faster than the 7600X. Now, if you play at 1080p on the lowest settings where the CPU matters more and you want to play games like Fortnite or Valorant, then yes, the 7700X is going to give you more performance. And then the RX 6800 is an amazing 1440p graphics card that will allow you to play any game that you want at 1440p, even the high demanding ones, high to ultra settings, 90 plus FPS on average. So very nice CPU and GPU combo for both esports shooters and high demanding titles. And with the fastest esports combo, we have the 540Hz one, which will allow you to play esports shooters at 500 plus FPS on average for the most part, of course, because there are some esports shooters that are more high demanding than others and just cannot reach over 500 FPS, but the most popular ones, those are going to be the ones that you can expect to achieve 540 plus FPS on competitive settings at 1080p. And this combo has the Ryzen 7 7800X3D, which is one of the fastest CPUs in the entire market, combined with the RX 7800XT, which is an amazing 1440p gaming graphics card that can also run 4K with no issues depending on the game and depending on the settings. When it comes to high demanding titles, with the 7800XT at 1440p you can expect 100 plus FPS, and then if you want to play at 1080p you can expect well over 120 FPS on average in high demanding titles on high to ultra settings. Now, this combo is quite expensive at $850, and if you have more money to spend and you want to go with an Nvidia graphics card, then I recommend you going with the RTX 4070 Super, which is slightly faster than the 7800XT, and it's going to be a much better option if your favorite game works better with Nvidia. If you make this upgrade and go with the 4070 Super, the total price is going to be around $950, but remember that the prices might be different when you are watching this. And remember, yes, the CPU and GPU are the two most important components, but if you have a weak system around the CPU and GPU combo, you might not even be able to take advantage of this combo, because let's say you have RAM that's not fast, then you are going to be bottlenecking your gaming performance, or let's say your power supply is not enough, then you are risking your system having random shutdowns and a complete headache. You do not want to go through that. For that reason, if you want to see the best entire gaming PC build for 1080p, 1440p and 4K resolution, you will have that video in the top right of the screen, and I update those type of videos every month, so you will be getting plenty of updates anyway. And if you need my personal PC help, that's going to be the top link in the description. Thank you guys for watching, thank you for the support, and I will see you on the next one.